Hello goat lovers, Crystal here with Blue Cactus Dairy Goats, and guess what we are doing today? I got Legend over here getting bathed by Emily because we are getting him ready for show, and we got to shave him up today, and our show is in just a week. Alright, so I was actually a little skeptical about how this boy would behave for his first bath, but he's doing so good. Legend, he's being a good boy, aren't you? Yes. He looks so pretty.
Look at that cute beard.
Yes.
So little.
He's such a good boy. So the reason we're bathing him before we actually clip him, because we're going to be shaving his whole body down, get his hair real short so the judge can see him really good and see what's under all that long hair. But we do that so that it's easier on the clippers, because they aren't frequently bathed. They have a lot of dirt buildup, and bucks urinate on themselves. It is their manly cologne for the ladies. So Dawn is what we use, and the reason we use Dawn is because it cuts through all of that urine. Like, it really gets built up and crusty and icky.
Yuck.
And it's mild. It's a mild soap, but it also does its job very well. So he
thinks I'm petting him right now.
He does. This is funny. So he is actually a brother of Lucky, and Lucky loves baths. But again, this is his first bath, and he's behaving very well. He's enjoying it. But it's a hot day, huh, bub? It's a hot day. Just get some head scratches on that tree there, yep.
Oh, just a good boy. Oh, just a good boy. Whoa, dude.
Yeah, he's really enjoying that.
And he's really not that dirty.
He actually looks quite clean, considering.
So long.
Look at that width.
You good? You good?
You look good, mister.
You got it on my mouth.
Gotta get that beard super clean, huh? Those bangs there, too. Nope.
He's being.
Oh, he's being.
Ew. Ew. I have to clean that beard, dude.
Yep, it's not the first time he's done it. This boy is adorable right now. You're so cute. You're just being so good. Aren't ya? Yeah, he just said yeah. It's like, I'm a good boy. That's right. Sweet Legend. Okay, now he's mad. You don't like to get rinsed off. Okay. We can't leave the soap on you, mister. It's almost done. Alright, so this pretty boy here is Legend. He is actually a year old, as I mentioned, and he is one of our foundation doe's last kid. So we decided to retain him. So he was the very last goat that was born, not this year, but last year. And he's one of those goats that when their feet hit the ground, you just know they're exceptional. I did retire his mom, so I was like, oh, I can't let him go. I knew I wasn't gonna get another Lacey kid, and he is just exceptional. His body, he's mass, he's wide, he's everything I want to see in a kid being born, in a buck. So I'm just really excited about this buck here. So he is also a son out of Champ, one of our other outstanding bucks, and he's Lucky's brother, as again I had mentioned. So it's funny, he really has Lucky's personality, which they all get from Lacey. She's just kind of quirky, doesn't like anything on the fence, just silly personalities. And his daddy, you know, obviously through his his gorgeousness also. So just a really, really good combination of great genetics in this little guy here, packed in one awesome buck. And I have not shaved him before, so I don't know what's under all of this fluffy hair. You can look and see how well developed they are, and there's a lot of things I can tell on him, how awesome he is, but once you shave them, you can actually really see it's just easier to see what their body is, which is what is going to be judged in a show. So in the show, the judge is going to be looking at their body conformation. They want to see how wide they are, back here. They want to see how strong their feet are. They want to make sure their elbows aren't cocking out, and they want to see how deep bodied they are. And it's just really hard for a judge to tell with all of this hair here. So let's get started. We are going to clip him down. Alright, so the clippers that I use are called Andy's Pro Speed. They work just awesome. They stay cool for a really long time because they will get hot on you when you're shaving more than one goat or even on the same goat. And they're a little bit pricey, but worth every penny because you could buy, I would have bought 6 or 7 in the 4 years that I've had these, $30 clippers from Walmart. So definitely recommend these clippers. I am going to use a 4-blade, so that is just enough to still have hair on them. It's a perfect length if you have a show in, say, like a week or so. Just a really good length for the whole body. And then I do use the number 10 like on their feet. So we're going to start with the number 4. And this is always the best. The first shave. Now or the first pass, rather. So, you ready? You're gonna go against the hair, not with it. You're a smooth boy. Nice. He just has such a pretty coat. He's all shiny. You're so shiny. And you just want to have really long, slow, and smooth strokes. You don't want to have to go back over it a million times because you have a bunch of flyaways. Just take your time. Ooh! I can see his beefy shoulders here. I know they hate the legs being touched. It's my least favorite thing to shave on a goat, for sure. You are gonna look handsome, mister. So another thing you want to make sure you have on hand when you're shaving is like 20-mile-an-hour winds. That's actually not true, but it seems like every time I schedule or plan to shave my goats, it's just super windy. So it just whips around and gets in your mouth and your face. We try to position the stand so that it just blows away, but it just moves directions all the time. So it doesn't really work. But as far as the show, as I was telling you guys, what a judge is looking for, the hair pattern. People who don't show goats typically think the coat pattern, what they look like, their hair, how pretty and fancy and flashy their hair is. But that is not the case. All of that is wonderful because, of course, you want to look out and see your beautiful herd, and that pretty, flashy, colorful animal is just obviously fun to look at. But in the end, that should never be compromised for body conformation, structure, udders on a doe, and so forth. So it's just really cool when you have a really neat looking coat pattern like this boy does, and you also have great genetics behind them, because in the end they are a dairy goat. They are supposed to produce milk, and they are supposed to hold up for a lot of years and continually be able to produce for you. So that is the main thing you're always going to want to look for on your dairy goats. a pretty well put together body. And I am really liking this one so far. Not too far in it yet, but getting excited. I can't wait to see him completely shaved. So I'm gonna clean these out. I hear him grinding a little bit. Another thing you're gonna make sure to need, or to have, you gotta have lube for these things, and they need oiled every, I don't know, few minutes really. As soon as you hear them kind of making a grindy sound, you're just gonna get your oil out and get them. And then continually check for heat, because depending on how hot it is, like right now it's 90 degrees. If I was shaving him when it was 70 degrees, they wouldn't get as hot as quick, obviously. But I also use, try that again. I also use this, or blade ice. This is Cool Care, and if you have to use it, I'll just show you guys. You shake it up, you put your blades down. You never want to spray it in here, so you're gonna put the blades down and just spray right there, and it just cools them off super quick. You just get that off, rub it on your old pants, and get back to work. All right, boy. Under their belly, there's so many calyx and different ways the hair grows in, so you really gotta move around a lot under the belly. Oh, you're gonna be so pretty, boy. Look at you shaking. You are not cold. It is 90 degrees, you guys. He's just mad. You look like you're freezing. Our lows right now are almost 60 degrees, so there's no concern with shaving the animals here in the desert. It's just hot. He is going to appreciate not having so much hair on. Aren't you, boy? Oh, I see wrinkles. Will you stop shaking, you goof? Alright, when you guys are getting the brisket here, they're under their chest. You gotta lift that leg up, get those longer hairs, but it just kind of pull that leg back and it makes life a little easier. And with these bucks, I'm actually really pleased with how many wrinkles he has. Now these are called dairy wrinkles. It just means their skin is super dairy. And for a year-old buck, he's looking pretty good. As they mature and get a bit older, those wrinkles will get more, well, he'll get more wrinkles with age. Imagine that. But anyway, they're really good. It just says that they have very pliable skin, and an udder should be very pliable. It should be elastic. That way it can fill with milk and have lots of room for it. So I am really happy about these little wrinkles this guy's got. They look so pretty. Alright, dude. Once you start getting around this neck, and I can see those wrinkles in there, man, but it gets a little complicated. So you gotta kind of try to stretch out that skin, put their head down if they'll let you, and just kind of do the best you can, really, because it gets snagged. Look at your wrinkles. He's a handsome boy. Just kind of get every angle you can to try to get all of those hairs cut evenly. Sometimes I even have to, I won't be able to get right here, I might have to pull his head forward. Get in front of the stand and just pull his head forward so I can get the rest of his neck here where this is holding him. You're all right. Those are a lot of wrinkles, boy. I don't know. That's difficult. Let's see. How do I do this, mister? There you go. Put your head down. Oh, thank you. I am glad he's actually behaving as well as he is, because he's kind of a bug. Alright, so now I have hair all over my face, no doubt, but now I need to get all the way. So with a buck, you definitely leave their beard. Now, as they get older, their pretty beards get longer and fuller. He's got a really, really nice beard, but it's part of their manlyhood. You definitely don't want to get rid of the beard. And if you have a buck that has these adorable bangs, you can shave them off, but I would never. I would never. So, they're super cute, but with the beard, use it as a handle. So he's being really, really good for me. But if you need to pull the head out, you don't hurt him, obviously. But he's got wrinkles under his beard even. This is crazy. You're so pretty. So anyway, use it as a handle. We are gonna get underneath the neck to his jawline. Now, just to there. So I want all this long hair just to here. I'm gonna leave this. And I'm going to get the top, all of this stuff on his face right here. That all stays. From his jawline forward is gonna stay. And I do gotta get the top of his head though. And the rest of his neck. So he's got some flyaways down, or some longer hairs down here. Find his jaw. There it is. Right here. I might have to get just a little so it's blended nicely. He has got wrinkles on his ear. This is crazy. Look at this. Can you see this view? Wrinkles on the ear. What in the what? That's too cool, dude. That's too cool. Alright, back here. Let's see, mister. Alright, I might not have to hold his beard from the top of the head. Wrinkles everywhere. Oh, handsome. Well, don't be messing with me. I don't want to accidentally get your bangs, bub. Good. That wrinkle is wanting to hide that long hair big time. Okay, let me see. There, he's being so good. You're being good. He always likes to get mad at me and hold grudges anytime I have to do something with the boy. So like I had to draw his blood, and he wouldn't talk to me for a few days. I had to just butt him when he was a youngin'. He wouldn't talk for a few days. Come on, bud. I had to tattoo his ears, because registered goats have to have tattooed ears. And he wouldn't talk to me for a few days. He gets over it though. But he does hold a brief grudge. You just got, there, paybacks, dude. All kinds of little short black hairs in my eye. You're doing good. Okay, so now we're on to his tail, and the tail can be a little bit intimidating. I know it was for me the first time I shaved a goat, like, oh, what do? I don't want to mess it up. So don't make the mistake of shaving all the hair off of the tail and making them look like they just kind of have a rat tail. Looks pretty silly, but it's really actually super easy. So here, I'll show you guys. You need to find the tip of the tail for starters. His is right there. So you grab the tip of the tail, and you're gonna hold it about, I don't know, maybe a 1/4 inch above that tip. And you're just gonna go against the hair. And I still have a number 4. And just get all those long hairs. Grab it here. Okay, get it a little better on that side. Try to make it even. Okay, so there you go. Actually, right there, I could see some long hairs. Let me get those. God, even your tail's beefy, dude. You're a hoss little 1-year-old. Okay, now for the tip, I'm gonna change to the 10 blade. Because again, I used the 4. Oh, that's a 4. I have 2 4s because that's what I use the most. And if they get too hot, it's just convenient to be able to switch them out. Yes, I also use the cool care, but having 2 number 4 blades is just really helpful. Sometimes they just overheat. All right, so now I got my 10 blade on. We're just gonna, again, grab the tip of his tail, kind of go out a little at this point. We're just going across. This is hard to do upside down, but I'm trying to show you guys. And that is it. That's what a tail should look like on a shaved goat. Alright, we are finally to the last part. Now I saved the legs for last, just simply because they get like happy feet around here and they're just stomping and stomping. They don't like their feet done. So I'm going to use a 10 blade on their legs and around their feet. Up from the front legs, it's going to go just right below the knees there. And on the back legs, you are not going to go above this hock. So you're just looking for this stuff. Nothing above it. So everything above that gets a 4. Now with the black colored goats, the 10 blade is really short looking on them. So he has a week to go, so it's going to blend in nicely, but you'll see the difference. It's not as easily noticeable on the legs, but it's noticeable lengthwise. So it's like you can just see their skin underneath it really easy. So while his leg is down, I'm going to get as much as I can with him letting me. And he's actually surprising me. But you guys see the difference? It's just so much shorter, and then you can see their gray skin underneath. So, but this will blend together. This will grow in the next week, so it'll blend together to where it's not going to be as noticeable. If you shave your whole goat with a number 10, which some people do, I just don't, because I don't want them to get sunburnt. And you know, here in the desert, they're sure to get sunburned. It's just too short. But make sure you give, you know, I'd give 2 weeks if you shaved whole body with a number 10 on a black goat, just so that they're looking nice for that show. Give it some time to grow back. Okay, so anything he's gonna let me get while his foot is on the stand here, I'm gonna. And he isn't budging. I was just saying you guys hate it and you're chilling. I can't see that knee too well, so I'm not gonna go till I get on the other side. See the difference in a shaved foot compared to this foot? So obviously now you can see the hoof. You can see what a strong foot. This is their pasterns, and goats should have strong feet, and he has really, really nice feet. But you can see this is the pastern. They want to make sure that that's not weak and like kind of going forward. But like this leg, the judge would not be able to see what kind of feet this goat is standing on, if they're strong or weak or what have you. So just an example there as to why we shave. Alright, I am gonna have to lift your foot, bub. Let's see. I gotta get back here. Make that pretty pastern visible. Get your hooves trimmed too, huh, mister? He's got such good feet, this boy. Like, it's been 2 months since I've trimmed his feet, and they're just gonna need just a little bit of a touch-up. You're peeing on my clippers. Dude. Let's get that leg back, thank you. Alright, let me get in there. Get in between those toes too. If you're gonna take the time to shave them, make sure they look nice. Alright, you're gonna have to make, let me see. Right. Nice foot. Nice. Okay, so another trick, like since I'm doing this foot over here, I can get the inside of this one, this foot and leg, and it's just a little bit easier because I'm on this side, I can see it. So I always just get as much as I can from this side. Okay, I'm gonna have to pick that foot up over on that side. Good boy. Alright, that's about what I'm gonna get over here. Alright, I'm just gonna work on his back legs now. Nope. Here we go. There's the happy feet. Okay, so all that is left to do, we got this pretty boy all shaved up, which of course I'll show you. We'll do a little catwalk with him, but I gotta trim his hooves. So he's got really, really good feet, like I mentioned. His feet actually hold up really, really well for quite some time. They don't need trimmed very often. But I always stay on top of my goat's hooves really well too, so. You're good, dude. He's like, they don't need it yet. You have a little folding over. You stop. I know you're tired of me. Almost done, buddy. He's gonna try real hard to kick that camera, guys.
Oops.
There we go. All right, let me see. Beautiful. Good boy. One more, dude. Let me get that. Dude, come on. Can't trim your hoof if you won't let me have it. All done. You survived. You look so handsome. I can't wait to get you out and see what you look like stretched out when you're not hunched in this stand here. All right, let's get him down. Is that how you're gonna walk in the ring for me? Absolutely, huh? Heck yeah, you are. I know you're fed up too, aren't you? Let's see how pretty. How you look, boy? Dang! Look at this boy. Stop. Quit fighting me. We have to see how pretty you are now. You're gonna put your legs all silly. Don't be mad. He looks good. I can't tell. Legs don't need to be out that much. Oh, and then here's a dog, naturally. Oh, hey, trying to set up a goat? You look good. All right, what do you guys think? I think he looks beefy. Look at those wrinkles. You look good, boy. All right, guys, so that is how you shave a legend for show. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you soon. You're peeing on my clippers. Dude. Okay, we're just gonna give him a little break here. You're almost done. Hang in there. And you're gonna look beautiful. Boy, you really had to go, dude. Wow. Dude!
What?
Why is this still going? Alright, this is,
How? How?
I didn't think we were gonna take a 30-minute break over it, jeez.
I can't believe it.
Legend!
Dude!
How long were you holding that? 3 days? Oh my goodness.
I can't believe it.
How?
This is the longest ever.
It's like there's no end in sight.
We're gonna have to cut. This video is gonna be an hour long.
Oh my gosh.
I don't understand.
And the stream is still holding strong. We're gonna have a lake underneath us here, buddy.
But how? I don't. This is crazy.
I don't even know. Oh my God, still.
Douche.
Well, you should certainly get a ribbon for longest stream, eh?
Yeah, as long as I can remember.
Come on, dude. Jeez. I think that was like a minute and a half.
That was, yeah.
Wow. You feel better? I bet.